early childhood, that impressionable age, and to get the mentorship of somebody like a stalwart like him at that age, and as I said, that love for music and that love for the communication through music was something so very beautiful that it remained with me, and it still remains with
I
me.
am happy, Shubhendra, that you are doing new things, new thoughts in the instruments combination. Your wife, and other than tabla.
I think whatever the gurus teach, you follow. And I've always derived a lot of inspiration from you,
Mm.
because from my childhood, you accepted me as one of your own from a very early age. From that age, you have been such an inspiration
Mhm.
that, what the guru shows the path, and we follow that path, sir.
I found the super intelligence, super talent in you. That's why say you have proved it today.
That I have been thinking for a long time.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, you come from such an amazing family and such an amazing tradition, and from such an early age you were already learning the mridangam, starting to perform also at a very early age. When you
Yes.
have already achieved so much at that age, how come, sir, you also got interested and wanted to learn and develop the violin, vocal, and of course, completely differently later on, Hindustani vocal, which nobody could ever do. Learning two beautiful traditions in such a and at this was something that was always in my mind, sir.
Shubhendra, there are the three things.
Yes, sir.
One is many people, I won't say, some people are born with a quest, with a question mark, with an inquiry in their basic mind. Basic, it's called core of the system. No, I was one like that. So I wanted to know more. And when I was 2, 3 years, I started singing rather than speaking. Then wanted to listen to music. And I listened to all great masters from as early as third, 4th years. And then the curiosity. And then I had the opportunity to listen to only radio was a communication at that time. Then I listened to the great Vinayara Patwa, then Ahmadjan Kwa, Roshnara Begum, Arikodi Raman Jingar, Karamangat Samanaidu, and Pandit Shankar, of course, and all the people. So for me, it is Hindustani music, Western classical music, Carnatic music. That's all. Because nothing was available other than that. No Western pop and all those things, which were not. Whatever the all-day radio gave, we were happy to receive. And like that. So then I graduated and came to Chennai. I had the opportunity to mix with many different kinds of people, the British consulate, American consulate, German consulate. So many things. Whatever people of different countries, different cultures was there then. And then I was very fortunate to have the fire in my mind, being never doused. It was always burning, more and more. So like that.
So true, sir.
Even today, I am in quest of something really more.
I think all great people have that quest, and that's why you keep growing every year, sir. Because life, I mean, there is no end for learning, and you are a shining example for all of us to know this, that the more you learn, the more you want to learn.
Thank you. No, for example, saxophone. This instrument was not considered Indian instrument. Violin was, clarinet was not. So then the Kadri Gopala, you heard of him. You played with him, I think.
Not played, but yes, sir.
But he came to me as a rookie, 19-year-old boy who was being taught by my brother-in-law Gopalakrishnan in Mangalore. He brought him to me and saw the talent. So immediately I started teaching him the real stuff, real talim is required. No, to give a great performance or become a great performer, you have to know all the classics, the Pancharatna, the classics of Carnatic music.
Yes, sir.
I trained him, and Then I presented him for 10 years continuously in my festival in Chennai. He was made. And then he did a movie, played a movie, and he grew. Because of the instrument, the first instrument, saxophone, the first person playing that, is shot to fame just like that. After that, after 20 years, then somebody else came from the same Karnataka. Then I taught him, and his son, he joined my academy, which is run by Devi now, no. And he started to learn vocal music, but he wanted only, he draw all the pictures, always he drew the pictures of saxophone. So I took him over at the age of 6. I taught him saxophone, not the nuances of the fingering, nuances of the blowing, and everything. So I learned saxophone without playing it, you know.
Beautiful.
So now, after him, now there is a child, she's learning from Los Angeles, Sahana. She's 1 year already, I'll present her in 2 years.
Fantastic.
So fast learning. Today, the perception of learning has changed so much. The possibilities, opportunities, you know, just listening, recording, reselling, all these are much faster. Not like in your days even, it was not that easy.
So true, sir. And as I said, I think, all great people say this, always say the same kind of things that you're saying. My other guru, Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, also,
My God.
also would always say, keep the child alive in you. Just like you're saying, sir. Keep the child alive in you so that you never stop learning.
He knew all instruments. Pandit ji, so it was a great inspiration for people like me, know that you can do whatever you really like to do, you can do. And you don't need approbation for that, or sanction, or permission, or approbation. You can do. Whether it is accepted in the society or not, it's not because of the quest.
Yes.
I learned not to make money, not to get fame. I learned because I just want to learn.
So beautiful, sir. Sir, I would love to know your journey in Hindustani vocal, sir.
I loved from childhood, when I heard the great masters, Dilkarin Khan, and all the Piaz Khan, and then Patwardhan, and all those Paluskar, then my voice was, what I tried to make, listen to them and reproduce. Slowly he got the, I knew that it was not possible to sing exactly the Hindustani, Hindi language on those, but I was slowly doing it in Carnatic music, ragas, at least ragas you can do. And I was doing successfully. And then sing, and especially when M.S. Gopalakrishnan played the violin, he was like me at that time. We didn't have talim, we didn't have education in Hindustani music. Then somebody challenged me, the great Veena Balachandra, he heard my concert once with M.S. Gopalakrishnan, and we were reveling and playing that Nagaswara, Sagama Pada Sadava Magasa, it's Nagaswara. Like that we were playing, and he was playing. And I sang Garuda Gamana Samayamite Karna Judar, pure Carnatic. So end of the concert he waited and shouted at me, "You are desecrating Carnatic music. If you really love Hindustani music, better go and learn it." So I told him, I consider you as my guru, I shall do it from tomorrow. I searched for a guru, I got a guru, I learned. Really learned Hindustani music. And then I gave my first concert, Karnataka and Hindustan, because I wanted to create that, break that controversial, paradoxical statement that you cannot do this, you cannot do this, you cannot join those. What? Everything's same, no? Everything originates from the same, the 12 notes.
So true.
So, not